How's everybody, Fortune, and welcome back to Cash Cleaner Simulator. Just went ahead, got a bunch of things in the washing machine, cleaned up both these two bags as well as all the rubbish that I could find from them. These are both dirty, so I'm just going to chuck them straight into there. Hopefully it goes in. Nope, it does not like to do that. But yes, we're going to at least get started with today. As I said, I wanted to get the machine going at least in the meantime before I actually started recording, clear out the bags and remove all of the rubbish that I had in it. For now, I've just stored everything in there. As I said, I'm going to need that stuff, so there's bullet casings on that side and on the other side. We don't have anything else that's laying around, excepting for this box, which I'll need to find out if these are genuine or not. I'm not too sure. I don't even know if these are fine, but yes, for now at least, we do have that available when we do need it. So in the meantime, let's close that there, close this one, and then start this thing over here. So I can go ahead and start. Now, if we go here, we can look at the dark web and, well, darknet, and see if there's anything here for us. 17,000, but very low experience as well as low crypto. 10,000 for 100 10,000 for 130 crypto, or else we can go 5,000, and that's a lot more. So let's actually go ahead and do this. So it's in any backpack, any dollar amounts, 5,000. Let's go ahead and accept it. These ones that don't actually mention that it needs to be genuine. I'm busy wondering if I shouldn't maybe use fake currency for it. We might as well just use genuine currency, it's not that much. So here we go, we've got a backpack, drop it in there, close that, and then we can chuck this on as well. And then I want to get that stuff moved over, potentially in the counter, depending on if it shows being genuine or not. There we go, that one's done. One nice thing, if you keep this thing off and you chuck it in, it goes directly in, still works, which is nice. Ooh, everything there was good, nice. Okay, let's see if everything here is good or if there's any problems. So it doesn't look like there's any fake balls in here. We can also watch it as what it comes out and see. So just grab that, put it on the side for now, unless it will go in. No. Okay, let's quickly set this thing here to 100 and get it started. And I want to just observe and make sure that we've got genuine bills here. Okay, everything there looks genuine. I'm happy with that. Yeah, and while that's busy running, we can actually go ahead and look if there's any more quests for us to get. So if we go into here, 10,000 for that, not bad at all. Good experience and good amount of crypto out of it, so we might as well go ahead and grab that. It's a small box in shapes of $50 bills. We need 10,000 total. That is not a full stack. Don't tell me none of these are. Okay, none of them are. Okay, what we can do is we can just grab that, store it, grab this, store it. Well, we can actually manipulate this and make it into a full stack. And then if we just store it and grab it out again, the number updates, so that's fine. And then we can go ahead and wrap it. That's full 100. Grab this one, open it, combine it with the money we have, store it, grab it out again just to verify that it is a full stack. And there we go. So that is now 10,000. We can go ahead and grab the other one, just store it for now and put it at the back. There we go. Good stuff. Now, what does he want it in? A small box. Do we have small boxes? I don't think so. There's a normal regular box. Yeah. Okay, so it looks like we need to order one. Not really a problem. We can go to here, supplies, small box. Where is small? Cardboard box small. There we go. We can go ahead and do that. I'm actually going to order a few of these. I don't think we need that many by the end of the game, but let's just have a few of them on hand. And then one other thing that I do also want to order is a bunch of the tape. So if we go here, money tape, it's very cheap. We might as well just go ahead and buy a bunch of it. We always need it, and it's always just good to have on hand. It's also easy enough to pick up, at least in my opinion, so might as well grab a bunch. Okay, let's go ahead and grab 100 of that, might as well. It's always good to have on hand, as I said, and there's no harm in having it, so might as well keep it with us. We'll go ahead and open that, drop this off, close it again, and then chuck it in as deep as we can. It looks like fun time. Yeah, it's all good, we can grab it quickly. Yeah, that makes about sense, 1,000 of them. Shouldn't need to buy any more for most of the game. I think I'm going to need to get some later. But at least for now, that should be fine. Money in here. We can chuck that way. Money in here. Yes, chuck that way. And then, what's this? Money as well. Okay, we can chuck that side as well. What else? I don't think there's anything else we need to grab on this side at the moment. This is just a bag. I don't believe there's anything in it. Yep, this one's also empty. So that's all good. That's boxes that we packed there, and the rest of the stuff's cleaned up. Okay, I'm happy enough with that. These things here, we just need to be able to find some time to go through and clear it up and make sure that it's all sorted out. We also can grab more stuff from the dryer and chuck it into here. This thing's full again, so we can do that. And these are now full, untainted money. They do not have any issues, so that's nice. We can go ahead and also look if there's any more orders that can give us some good money. So if we look here, 10,000, 10,000. This one here is the best option with 26 experience. This one's not bad, actually. Let's grab that. A large box in straps and packs, any dollar bills, accept that. We can also just go here, buy supplies, large box. Let's also get a few of these, and then let that also get delivered. So that should be fine. We can chuck this to the middle of that room as well. Yeah, if we actually got this, what's the name beforehand, we could have gotten some free small boxes, but that's fine. There we go. And that's about it for now. What's that? Oh, that's rubbish. I don't need to worry about that right now. There you go. Okay, I'm happy enough with that. We've got some space. We're waiting for the boxes to come in. We need to do 15,000 in straps and packs, so we can do this once again. Do that. Store it. Grab this one. Remove it. And then, same as last time. We make it one pack. Drop it in the bag again. Grab it out. And that there. So now, 27. Drop that at the back. Grab that. Grab that. That is now 15,000. We can drop that away, and it wants it in a large box, which we have delivered here. And bam. Bye bye. Okay, at least that's done. And it should be fully clean bills. I don't think there was any issues with those. Yeah, nice. We have enough to actually get the stuff we wanted now. So Darknet, we can go ahead and grab tools, and we should be able to get the money counter large, 2,500. By now, it's going to take a few minutes to be dropped off. Well, a few seconds, but minutes in game. And then we can just grab these, chuck it into there, and continue going through the rest of the money. As I said, I would like to be able to remove the fake, because then I can go through all of these and ensure that none of them are fake, and then get them also onto a pallet like this on the side. Okay, and we've got the new Bunny Arrows money counter. Okay, and that's it. Now we can move this one out of the way. I don't really care about it. We can go into the corner. I don't need to use it again. We can now go ahead and grab this. The only time that we might want to use that is if we want to count counterfeit money, but I don't think that's really necessary. I think if I'm going to get that in the future, I'm just going to shove it directly in stacks, multiple stacks if I need to, and just get it out. I'm not really too concerned with it, but that's good. Now we have this. I can go through things a little bit faster now, including the fact that I can go through money like this, which previously I was not sure if it's all genuine. It looks genuine, but it might not be. Nice thing about this as well is if we load it up with tape, we can also pack things automatically, so we don't need to pull it out every time, which is nice. Makes life a little bit easier. Okay, done some housekeeping. Everything's been cleaned up, made sure washing machine's empty, made sure there's no bags or anything lying around from previous missions, and I've got all the money that we have laid out on the table. So that means that at least for now, we should be able to crunch through quite a few quests. Or missions. I'm not going to really worry too much about trying to get them all completed. I'm going to try and, well, at least not all of them storyline quests. I want to try and see if we can build up some money quickly. So 5,000 in a sports bag, any dollar bills, and clean money, easy enough. So just 5 grand, quickly grab that, store it, and then sport bags, we have more than enough of them. So we can just grab one from here. There we go. And then open it. We can also just chuck it down, grab our money, chuck it in, close it, and chuck that into the machine. Nice, so we got everything. Okay, next quest, $10,000 for 310 crypto, medium box, and $50 bills. Easy enough. I've got more than enough of them. You can just grab a box from me as well. I did keep some that side, but well, I mean, I might as well grab it. And then we can just go ahead and fill this up with the 10,000 needed. So drop that there, grab 2 of these, chuck that in there, close it, and yeet. Nice. All good again. Okay, 15,000 in a sports bag, in straps and packs of any dollar bills. 15,000, we might as well actually do something a bit different here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That is going to be 8,000, 10,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. So we can go ahead and drop that away. Grab that, open it, and then drop that into that. Stuff, that's another quest complete, and I'm happy enough with that. Anything more? Okay, this time we didn't get everything, but nice. 17,000 for wrapped in plastic in blocks of any dollar bills in a dry box. 5, 15, 17. Wrap that into plastic and into any dry box. So we can just use this one here. I think that's what they wanted. At least I hope so. Nice, everything's good. Okay, next one. Dark quests, well, Darknet. 45,000 for 150 crypto, and any denomination 45,000. I think that maybe what I'll do is I'll take this one as being fake money. Nah, we might as well give him proper money. Okay, let's go ahead and accept that. In any denomination, in any condition, as long as it's dry. So we can go ahead and grab that. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 45. Wrap that into blocks and just chuck that straight into there. Okay, the one's complete. Nice. Next one. 45,000, or, well, we can only do dollars at the moment. We don't have a euro counter. We can actually get one soon, I think. Can we get one now? Might as well order it if we can. Yes, 2,500 at cart, and that leaves us with 230. What is the table's cost, just out of interest? 200, so we have enough for that. We might as well go ahead and do that. So add to cart, go to cart, and then order both of them. We're going to need another table regardless, so might as well get that now. And then while that's busy coming in for delivery, I'm going to quickly grab all of this stuff and move it somewhere over here. Okay, orders come in, moved everything that side, separated what's dirty and what's clean, and we can go ahead and chuck these things down. I should have actually grabbed the table first, but I think I'm going to set this up on the side over here. So we're going to do euros this side, dollars that side. It should be good enough in my opinion to keep everything separate and to make sure we don't make a mess of everything. Okay, table down. Put the counter on top, and what this now also allows us to do is if we get some more crates, we can put one on the side, one in the front, make sure that we're splitting everything off, and that's all good. I'm happy enough of that. Okay, now this is all dirty money. This will need to be washed. That is clean. I can just chuck that directly into the sorter and we can do things with it. I think for now we're going to leave it as what it is, and I'm going to continue accepting quests as what we get them. So that one, for example, with the euros, we can eventually do that now. There's also this one for 35,000 any dollar bills in a mattress. Sure, we also need to go ahead and order another mattress. Okay, before we can go any further, I can't buy another mattress. So we're going to need to accept something else. So this one here wants 35,000 in a mattress. This one wants 50,000 euros, 50 bills, any large box. Might as well accept that, get all the euros to come in. It's a lot of them. Yeah, Leaning Tower of Box. These are all the small boxes, and I believe these are all his money. Don't fall over. But this is all euros and dirty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, sift through all of this stuff, make sure that it's all things that we want. I'm going to also make sure that we don't have any mixed things like dollars in between, and get this all going in the machine. I should be able to do it somewhat quickly with stacking of the money before I actually put it in there, so I should be able to do most of it at once, but it's a lot of small boxes. Okay, eventually. So that's now 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Okay, so we eventually have everything needed for that. That took way longer than expected, but in the meantime I've been going through just make sure that everything's going. We can go ahead and back this one here, drop that at the back. Oh, I should have actually grabbed that first. You know what, let's actually do that. Let's actually just grab that, grab the knife, chop chop, back, no, start, and then let that there run through. And then in the meantime we can grab ourselves a large box, put this thing off, drop the large box here, open the large box up, and take out the money that we know we can put into there now. It doesn't require any funny stuff, so we should just be able to chuck that right into there. Nice. Okay, so at least we got some crypto again, so we can start working with stuff, which is nice. We can pack this one here, grab out the 10,000, drop that over here, and then that smaller pack, we can just go ahead and drop that at the back. So I'm happy enough with that. Still need to do a lot of money handling at the moment. I've only gone through and sorted this thing at the moment, but it's nice and clean, so at least we can store that right here again, which is nice. And then we've got this box over here. So as I said, I know that all this money is clean. I'm not too concerned about that. If it's genuine or not, that's a different story, but at least the machine does sort that out now for us, so I'm not too bothered about that. Drop that in the middle, and then chop, chop, chop. I don't know why I say chop in any case, because it's more cutting. Regardless, we can go ahead and open all these packs, drop all this stuff into there, and let this thing start going again. So I just want to try and filter out all of the hundreds if at all possible, and then after we're done with the hundreds, I'll then worry about doing the rest. Grab this, close it, and we can pack it here as well. Okay, now for the main reason why we actually done nearly everything we've done, we need to go ahead and get ourselves a mattress. So a spring mattress, go ahead and buy now. We've only got one, and then we've got one in the cart. I'll just remove that for now. and then we can continue with this. I'm still busy sorting out all this money, making sure that everything's nice and clean, sorted out, in place where it needs to be. At least everything that's been laying around is sorted out. There's still a little bit of money laying around that needs to be put away. Why is there one single 20? That's fine, we can just go ahead and do that. Why did that look wrong? Okay, no, that was right. It just shows as being basic money when it's like that, but that's fine. Okay, so that's now a 20 there. We can go ahead and pack this away. So 5,000, and then that should be good. Now we can grab this, and we should be able to put 35,000 into the mattress. Drop it here, and then grab 35,000. So 1, 2, 3, one of them, and that should be it. So drop that in, close it, grab it. Can we chuck this one in? I don't think so. Nope, does not allow us. Okay, nice. We've got that out. So I'm happy enough with that. Turn that off. We don't need it anymore. And that's it. So we didn't really get that many bonuses, but I don't expect that at this point in time we're actually getting a lot of counterfeits and stuff like that. At least it's no fake money. That's the main thing. So I guess that's one good part. Okay, all cash was laying around. It's been cleaned up once again. It's a constant process. That's one thing I can say. But we can quickly go into here, see if there's anything more in the quest line that we can actually complete. So Panther, that's actually not bad at all. 700 for $8,000 that there. I'm assuming it's going to be a little more. We only need 8,000. Doesn't matter how much. Counterfeit's also easy because we've got it right there. So we just need to go ahead and make sure that we've got, if we go to Black Market, we go ahead and grab ourselves an extra large box. So supplies, extra large. Buy now, get one of them coming through. And then in the meantime, what I'll do is I'll quickly grab this, and we can just see if we can put in 8,000 roughly. Yeah, 16,000. I think that's a bit much. Doesn't year alone is enough, so we can just go ahead and give that. We're not going to drop the rest of them in. We can also go ahead and put this one back over here, like that. There you go. Okay, so that should be more than good enough. In an extra large box, we need to collect that. It came in just now. Let's just grab something small. That one there should be fine. And then just do that. It's way more than what's needed, but that's fine. I'm happy enough with it. Grab that, do that, and how far can we chuck it in? Yeah, not far enough. Oh, you actually get bonuses for more money value and much more money value as well. Don't know exactly at which point they are classified, but that's interesting. So you can give way more money than what's needed, and they just happy with it. Okay, let's do this. No marked money. Ooh, okay. Maybe I don't want to do it. Load out 20,000, no marked money in any dollar bill. We might as well actually do that. You know what? Yes, let's do that. And then I think if we take the ones here from the bottom, they should not be marked. Let me correct that statement. They are marked. Let's take from the top and see if these are marked. So it doesn't really mention what box or anything it needs to be in, if it even needs to be in a box. But let's go ahead and do that, drop it off, and then just see what this thing here says, because it will let us know if there's any problems. So quest note saying that there are 20,000. I believe it was marked, it wouldn't allow it to go through, so that should be all that's needed. Chuck it in there. Let's see. Looks like it's complete. I don't think those were marked. There's some of them that were marked and some not. I think they're currently sort of at the top layer. Okay, I think it's time for us to rotate back into money instead of focusing on the quest line. So let's click go here again, focus on this one here. 783. Medium box. Any dollar bills, no counterfeit bills. I don't think I want to do that now. This one 15,000. It's a easy one. No counterfeit bills. I don't really want to do them at the moment. That works. Medium box, $50 bills, clean money, 15,000 accept. So that's 3 in a clean box. So just grab that, drop it here, 1, 2, 3. Open the box, drop it in, close it, and that's it. That can go straight out. Nice, 983. Okay, so that's good. .NET, anything else that we can grab? You know, let's go ahead and do this. So, an unbroken piggy bank and 50 coins. So buy that. And we can also go into here and just get ourselves a piggy bank, because I don't think they supply any. So where is the piggy bank? Piggy bank, piggy bank, piggy bank. We might as well also grab a traveler's bag. So add to cart, and then piggy bank, where is it? There we go, found it. Okay, so add to cart, we can go to cart and just buy all of those things. There you go, it should be on its way. Okay, so this I believe comes with a bunch of coins and a smashed piggy bank. So we can grab this. Check it down there. I think we can still store the coins inside of the piggy bank for now. No, we can only grab out from it. Okay. grab out. That should be about all that there was. And then I do still have some coins stored as well, so we can put these with that for now. The only problem is we can't get a count on how many coins there are. That's the one thing that I do not like about them. But I believe that it's 20 fully stacked in hand. And then additional to that, just so 2 sets fully stacked in hand, and then just a set of 10. So grab that, drop down here. We can fully stack in our hand up to 20. Can we wrap this? No. Okay, we need to store it somewhere. I guess that's fine. Okay, and then the rest of the money we can just go ahead and put away. So, as I said, I believe that I'm correct on that statement, that it's about 20 per hand, and then 10 on the side should make us 50. If we go into our inventory, we should be able to see them now. No, it doesn't show. Yeah, we've got the piggy bank. Let's grab that. We can go ahead and put that down and then chuck the coins that we put in our backpack, well, into our bag into there. So drop that, grab that, drop it in, and drop it in. Now the question is, can I chuck this straight through? The time when I picked up the supposed 10, I might have only counted 5. Or it is not reliable to pick them up in stacks, and we just need to do it one at a time. Future reference for myself, at least, will make sure that I don't do that again. But at least we can go ahead and complete this one. I don't think it's too much of an impact doing it in 2 parts. I don't think this quest is going to really change anything. Chuck it in there. There you go. Okay. It says unbroken, but yeah, I think me chucking it might have just done some damage to it. There you go. At least that's done. Yeah, we didn't get any bonuses or anything like that because we're not working with it in any case. I haven't looked at messages in a long time. I don't think I'm really going to be focusing on messages or anything like that. I have mostly got an understanding of it, so if there's anything that's needed, I can just sort it out. But we can go through here and actually see what else there is. So 800 and then 900. Can we go for the 900? So it's euros, straps, packs of 100 bills in a traveler's backpack. Accept that. And did I order a backpack? I think I did. Aha. I haven't seen this one before, actually. Interesting. Okay. Drop down over here. Grab that out. Drop it into there. And we can go ahead and burn this box. Okay, traveler's bag, 30,000 in straps packs of 100 euro bills. Do we have that at the moment? 1, 2, 3. Yes, good. Okay, what's this one now? 15,000 in $100 bills, 15,000 in $100 euros. I don't think I can do that. And why do they want me to stack my stacks? Like split my stacks. Okay, that one's got 43. Do I really want to do this? I guess we might as well. Back that. Correct this now so it is hundreds and hundreds. And then additional to that we need to do the same thing over here. So there. That one's fine. We can just put it away. This one we need to cut. Okay, so $100, 50 count. Do that. Okay, stop this. Back that, grab it. It's going to do the other 50 now. He's so silly. Back this, drop it there at the back. Okay, that should be fine. How much do we have on us at the moment? We should have everything needed. Where is my quest? Oh, I didn't accept it. Okay, there you go. Doesn't really matter what exactly it's in, as long as it's in something, I'm guessing. And that's another crate. Nice. Okay, do that. Open that. Grab out the last stack, chuck it into there, close it, and let's just verify that everything is there. So 100% of money provided in 100 euro bills and 100 dollar bills, 15,000, 15,000, good stuff. Okay, go ahead and chuck that in. Yeah, nice. Okay, basically grab this crate. I, in any case, would like to have the crate available, so it's nice. So we can go ahead and put that down over there, and then that can at least also start sifting through. It's a mix, which is not really nice, but it is what it is. Okay, I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to change this one to being any euro 100 stack start. That means that it should stack it into there. We can go ahead and pack these at least and get them out of the way, and any dollar should go into there, so we can start filtering them as well. I did not expect that to be coming in now. Why this early? Okay, well, we've got access to this room now. I heard the helicopter. Was busy sorting out the cash here. Got a bunch of things here sorted out with that. And the safe apparently dropped in. So it looks like it's actually a time thing that's maybe not even related to the mission, like where you are in the mission. But regardless, we have a couple of things here. So we can go through this thing, for example. Got that. We can go ahead and store that over there. And while we're actually on it, we might as well go ahead and get all of them in one go now. So I might as well show you guys where they are. We can go through, grab that one. There's another one there at the back, so we can grab that. And then if we want to, we can actually bring a UV light over. I'll grab that now. So grab that one and store it. And then if we grab a UV light, there's one over here, so we can grab that. We can go ahead and turn it on. And if we follow the marks, okay, there's none here. But if we go to the back, you'll see that this wall has some things on it. So some cash exchanging hands, bribery, guy in cuffs giving money to cops, and then stacks of money in the background. So I've got a feeling, and that's something that we already have, the hoaxy thing. But why is that still showing? Okay, that's weird. But yeah, the basic principle behind that is bribery. So that's fine. And then if we go here and we turn this thing on, you'll see there's like an arrow here and there's a couple of pointing this way. That's basically because of what's there at the top. So what we can do is we can jump onto here, pick that up, put it into the backpack, click this thing here, stay in the middle of it, and we've got a pipe here at the top. So that's one thing that we're going to need to get. We can get a couple of these things. So there's this one that I've got with me at the moment, and there's another one up there in that room. I think, do we have enough money to buy that? Yes, we do. So let's actually do that. Might as well. Okay, so that also gave us access to more washing machines, but we can go ahead and put this down over here. There's a screen, and then up there you can see the arrow where everything's pointing to. So grab the ladder from here, drop down over here, and then we can grab these things. We can only grab one at a time, but that's fine. We can go up here, drop that into here, and then this one here as well. And there we go. So we can turn this thing on, start inflating the balloon and opening the roof. And that is some pre-launch protocols. So you got that's out the way, and that starts inflating. The balloon ain't gonna go anywhere until we're actually ready with 1 million. We've still only got 2,000 in it. Do we actually have the ability to do that now, just out of interest? No, that's not even 600,000 yet. Yeah, no, not yet. We're not able to do that at all. Let's go into here and get some of these things sorted out. So there's a bunch of money here. We can grab that all. We can grab the money that's laying around. And then we can go ahead and get these things here sorted out as well. It's a lot of money to go through. The safe is really filled with a lot of money. But I want to make sure that the stained money goes directly to the piggy bank. I'm not cleaning that, and I don't really want to deal with it. So it's going straight to the piggy bank. I have no interest in it. Yeah, I've got the mortar, but we do not have the area for the mortar unlocked. You can see the arrow over there. We need to go into this area, but we need another 5,000 cryptocurrency in order to get access to that. Okay, so this bag's done. We can chuck it into this room. What's this? More stained money. Doesn't feel like it's got any weight. Doesn't seem like it, at least with one movement. And then we've got just a bunch of these things here. We'll get ready for sending them off soon. We just chuck them there into the corner. If we look up, yeah, you'll see there's collectible money. I know about that one. As I said, we actually need to go ahead and collect all those things. So I'm going to quickly grab the ladder and then go and collect that one as well. There we go. We got the Zeus one. So we can go ahead and drop that off into here. And then the one other one that I know we can grab is going to be on top of the fireplace. I'm going to walk there slowly. So up here, we can grab this one, and that's that. Okay. Now, one thing, if you do want to get achievements, what you can do is you can take the ladder and you can put it up there. You can go up with like 200 bills, so you just grab like 2 full stacks of fake money, and then you can actually just dump them through there, and you will get rewards for putting 200 bills through it, as if you something about the NBA being jealous or something like that. But yeah, that's just a little something if you want to do that easily. Otherwise, you can do it with, I think a single ball will also work. So if you just, yeah, single ball does not make it. Okay, that is too much sorting, too much things like that. I'll do that off camera, most likely between episodes. For now, I think I'm going to quickly go ahead and grab a few more quests, get a few more out of the way. Panther just wants this, mount the mortar base. Okay, I can't really do that at all. What's this one? Folder with documents using the government's 200 gold ingots on a pallet. I have an idea for this, so I'm going to quickly take that one on. And as far as I can remember, if I'm not correct, in your hand you can have 15 at a time. So we can go ahead and chuck all of these gold bars out. Okay, and then if we fill up our hand completely, we can go ahead and dump these back on, and that's now 15. So we can go 15, 30, 45, 60, 75, 90, and then we just need to collect 10 loose ones. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we can chuck that onto there. So that should now be 100 in total. We can do the same thing for the other one. We're going to need 2 pallets regardless, so we might as well just go ahead and split them up right now. 15, 30, 45, 60, 75. That's 1. 90, and then 10 more. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That should be it. So they should both be the same right now. So it should be like 4 layers high, which they both are, and then there should be 1 access on the side. Yes, that's correct. Okay, so we can go ahead and grab these, move them over so long. There we go. And then just to see if we can do this to get rid of it, because I've been wanting to, can that go onto it? No. Can that go onto it? No, it cannot. Can we put the other thing onto it? Can we just shove them on and have them go through? Like, do they travel with? Or do they stay behind? Let's find out. So there's 1 thing, 2 things, and then additional to that we need the one implicating the government. Am I correct? Okay, so folder compromising the government, pack these items for sale. Why is it for sale? Gold ingots 200 on a pallet, 100 banknotes marked by the police. Okay, so we still need to get 100 banknotes, but at least for now, that's not it. I think the red one is the one for government. Nope. And there you go. Okay, so that one there should say government on it. Summary of the government plans to seize cash and transition to digital currency. We've already been working on digital currency, which is nice. They cannot do anything to us. Maybe we are part of the government. Okay, that's in there. Actually, no, wait. Let's take that out. Let's see if we can get money into that as well. So we need 100 by the police, and I believe that the police is crosses, like X's on it. Forgot to put that onto the wall. There you go. Nice. Okay. Okay, let's quickly see here. So I'm going to quickly grab through some of these stacks, and I think if we can find some that are, like that one, marked by the police, I'm going to leave those stacks behind, and they're the most likely ones to be mostly marked by police. So put that away. 1, 2, 3. Drop that on the side. See if there's anything more. No. Okay, drop that at the top. Put these back down there. Grab out what we put away here. Well, no, actually just grab the rest of this with that. And then put that there. Okay, let's see if this is sufficient amount to be marked by the police. We can take this one with us because we've got one behind that. It's nighttime, so center room over here, lights off, and let's do this. Okay, I've actually been at this for way too long, but I think that we're going to call it, yeah, 100 banknotes marked by the police. We can go ahead and accept this. I don't think anything should be delivered. If anything does at the moment, it's a little bit of a disaster. But we can go ahead and grab one of these. I've sorted out most of the money that we have. All of this is genuine hundreds. That's genuine hundreds. That's all marked money on that side. That's police marked. These are marked by other things. FDI, stack of FDI, stuff like that. So at least these are now split. I'm happy enough with that. Let's quickly just go ahead and have a look at exactly what we need to pack these things on. So go into here, select this one, and set for delivery. So folder with government's documents, that's inside of this box here at the top. Then we need 200 gold on a pallet. Well, it needs to be 2 pallets. 100 banknotes marked by the police. So can we drop that in there? Yes, we can. And then that's it. So we can go ahead and drop that onto there and send these things through. I want to see if these things here get sucked in. So let's quickly go ahead and test that. Drop that, put that there on. Let's see if they go bye-bye. Nope. Well, one thing went through somehow. Okay. 100 banknotes marked by the police. Why was it only 53? Let's grab another 100. They were all marked by the police though, so what happened there? Yep. There you go. Okay, at least that's done. I'm happy enough with that. And that quest is complete. As I said, I'm done for the day though. I'll be back tomorrow to continue doing a lot more. Okay, it's the following day, and yes, this is actually going to be the end of the episode. If you guys have enjoyed it, please do consider leaving a like, subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one.